Oh, I
Alright,
miss her already.
So this should be a very plain black square with nothing important on it, right?
Yep.
Of course.
Nothing important except for the full dungeon that I can see.
You can see the
Most
full
in a
dungeon.
warehouse and they're pretty much like this, so...
You can see the dungeon in this?
Well, it's just a pitch black
The
dungeon, right?
warehouse.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, no,
the warehouse
you're
in
right.
this.
It's fine, I have dark vision.
Here, let me
Me
go
too.
ahead and
Halflings do not have dark vision.
let me
I'm not gonna
Oh,
hold your
make
hand.
sure I have it. Why are you locked? Brickroad.
Don't worry.
Why am why am I getting yelled at?
Pantaloons was locked.
I don't know why.
Sometimes you really just need to lock pantaloons down.
I mean, it's true. Let's not be. All right, give me 1 second while I get ready here, and we're gonna do this.
The last thing you
Okay.
want is slippery pantaloons.
They get all wet and just uncomfortable.
All right, so as a lot of you approach as a lot of you start walking down toward Candle Lane, the buildings become so tall and so tightly packed together that daylight will only hit it at noon. Daylight only hits the streets at noon in this kind of environment.
The perfect environment for mushrooms.
This gloom envelops the narrow alley, as dark as a dungeon and odorous as one too. All the street lamps have been smashed.
Pantaloons campaigns for Waterdeep to reinvest in its infrastructure.
The only light that pierces the darkness is a faint flickering from down the lane like a distant candle, hence why it's called Candle Lane.
Ooh. Clever.
Gent is fully expecting to get stabbed in the back at any moment.
Does Gent
Alton
want
is-
Pantaloons to like stand at Gent's back and walk backwards?
Oh, no. Gent is fully okay with getting stabbed in the back.
Okay.
I'm honestly hoping Pantaloons get stabbed in the back.
Alton is like kind of like magooing his way across. He doesn't realize that there's any danger at all. He's just like, man, they really need to do something about this. It's atrocious here. There's spores everywhere. Just loud, not being quiet at all.
Now that a lot of you have kind of gotten familiar with the winged snake symbol, do me a favor, and one person among you
Not it.
make a DC 10 intelligence check.
I do.
Oh.
I can do that. Okay.
Does anyone beat a +2 on intelligence?
Yeah, I have a +3.
Oh, there you go. What are you doing? Where's all the dice bags going?
The
McDohl.
stuff wasn't locked.
That's a 31.
31.
31. No, not 31.
Yeah, no,
no.
this
21.
winged symbol is the symbol for the Zentarum.
Here's
Yeah. So yep. Should have been earlier, I think, but whatever. So the building that has this mark on it is a 2-story warehouse. Has an outer backyard, which I will reveal right now with the revealer tool. You can see it says yard on there. Pretty cool, right?
I do like labels.
nice.
Alright. Are you seeing doorways along there?
Yeah, but I'm going to go in through a second floor window.
I would be more than happy to give you a very forceful boost.
Oh, I can climb. I'm fine.
Yeah, because remember, he's a tabaxi now.
I've just seen Death House run twice, and everybody always goes into the second floor window.
Hey, my group went through the 3rd floor.
Well, there you go. So I guess what I'm asking is, are there second floor windows?
There are not any second floor windows around the building, which is kind of tricky to get around. even with your small stature, because again, like I said, all of the buildings and stuff are really packed close together.
Are there other people hanging around this area?
Oddly quiet in this part of town.
So are we in the yard, or are we just kind of like on this side of the? Is this a fence?
Yeah, it's a fence.
Okay, I'm going to make a minor illusion of the snake symbol or whatever on like the sides on like a piece of cloth that I'm wearing, and then I'm going to try to open the door.
Now the minor illusion spell,
It's static.
Maybe I
yeah,
can't.
it can't actually move around.
Yeah, if you've
Okay,
got
that's
prestidigitation,
okay.
you can do that.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I wasn't sure. Okay,
So-
then I won't do that.
So let me just see something real quick. There's an entryway here. And actually, you guys. Oh yeah, actually, this is the only. That's the only door that you see in evidence that isn't. That's like an actual entry. Like there's obviously the large door right there. There's also a window right there. Upper level, you do not see any in evidence.
Okay. We will have to burn our way in. Pantaloons make big fire.
I take
Alton
a
tries
step
to
back
open the
and-
gate.
Gent tilts his head. If we burn Floon alive, I don't think we get paid.
I thought we already got paid.
Not
Pay
the
a lot
100.
more if you find Floon.
Okay.
It's very rich. If
Pantaloons
you
willing
don't
to
find
admit,
Floon.
perhaps, big fire not appropriate at moment.
I'll help you later.
We keep
The gate
idea
is
in
not
back
locked.
pocket.
So we need a plan.
Yeah, Alton, this gate is not locked.
Oh well, Alton is just gonna walk in, and he's going to knock on the door.
Oh gosh, Gent is going to walk over here.
I'm going to. Can I
just
hide
politely
like
knock
somewhere
on the
close
door.
by? Can I find some place to hide where I can still see what goes
Alton,
on?
but stop! Everybody, stop! Alton, please make me a perception check.
Okay. That's a +5 on that. That is a 23.
You can hear something rumbling and scrabbling from inside the door, and then silence.
Alton knocks on the door again. He says, "Hello, have you heard the dire news about the fungus?"
No response.
He starts pounding on the door. "Excuse me!"
I use a minor illusion to sort of whisper into his ear, "Shut up." Yeah.
He goes, and then Alton screams out, "The spores are speaking to me, and I will not be persuaded!"
There is no response to your calls of spores and the danger thereof.
Is the door locked?
Oh, I haven't tried
had-
that. It's a good thing. Is this door locked?
It is locked, yes.
Oh.
Can I find some place to hide in the yard? Kind of like where I can
There's
be inside.
nowhere really to hide in the yard.
Okay.
Although the only place you'd be able to see out to from the inside, it would be the window right here.
How
But-
strong is
but-
Gent?
Pretty strong.
And what
pretty strong.
he uses what? Kind of like a sword?
Yeah, he's got a glaive. He's also got a battle axe.
Oh, glaive, that's right. Oh, battle axe, that'll work. So,
Yeah.
Pantaloons is gonna wander over to Gent. Okay, new plan. No big fire. We say big fire for later. Really like this big fire idea. We slot it in later. But the door is locked. But I see Gent has key and motion to the giant battle axe he's carrying.
Yeah, Gent was just about to ask if anyone had lockpicks, because if not, he has another way in.
Yeah, you're carrying a big lockpick. It's right there. It's on your back. I see it.
Make a strength check, Gent, if that's the course of action you're willing to take.
When I see the pantaloon like pointing towards the big axe to Gent, we use lockpick. I'm going to run into the yard. I'll figure this out, and then I'll pick up a lockpick and try to pick the door.
Well, if you do that, then you're gonna have to use your lockpick to relock it so Gent can unlock it with his lockpick. This seems like a very convoluted plan. It's getting more complicated by the moment.
So, with a 15, yeah, the door splinters and cracks as Gent buries his axe in there, and it crumbles, and you can now see into the end of the warehouse.
Good job, my half-orc friend.
To do some
back
kind of
into
like
my
this
pocket.
number.
You are truly a credit to this team.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Get the very strongliest. Grrr!
And he looks over at Pat. He goes, "Assistant, are we a team?"
Say no.
We're more of a patrol, perhaps squadron.
We have mutually aligned interests. That's all that joins us.
I'm a step in.
Gent, do me a favor and make a perception check. Actually, no. Don't do anything. Ignore me. Ignore the hell out of me.
We will.
Can do.
Alright, so as you step in, you can see down this way. It's really dark, but you have dark vision, right?
Yes.
Up to 60 feet, yes?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like 30 feet-ish. And then there's some stuff in the way right there, so you probably really can't see, but you can see some stairs up in the distance back there, kind of toward the end of your dark vision, and then there's some... Get that die out of the way, please. Thank you! And then there's kind of some crates and stuff over here.
And is that the outer wall of the warehouse?
Yeah, that's the outside wall.
Okay.
of the
I asked Gent if he sees anything inside.
Nothing moving.
Step
And I
one.
move inside, and I have dark vision of 120 feet.
And
We
you can
search
see
all
the
of
way to
these
the back
boxes for big mushrooms.
I like where your head is at.
Do I see
With
anything more?
120 foot of dark vision, you can see pretty much all the way back here, but line of sight kind of prohibits you seeing behind these stacks of crates right along here.
Oh, bother! It is very dark in here. Alton cannot see anything.
Well, you should light a torch.
Alton does not have
I-
any torches.
Level 1
I-
character
I-
with no dark vision.
I cast in that case. I cast what's the name of dancing lights, which so 4 orbs appear and swirl around, and I basically have them close to Alton so that he can see. Like I don't know where exactly, but they're just around. And then you can see. I think you can see from 10 feet in each direction from each of the 4 lights. So they basically lead the way forward, like a bit into the.
I don't know
room.
what you just did, but no, tabletop's lagging.
Oh,
You
Okay,
summoned like a
yeah.
million pawns.
If I may
I
say,
Sorry,
I did the Brickroad special.
Pantaloons is a very, very big fan of the dancing lights. These are amazing.
So where
free
did
to
you
follow
place
them
the light
around.
source?
I placed them just sort of so that Alton at least can see, and then sort of in a line just inside the room. I think each light is like 10 feet, so we can probably see like maybe 40 or 60 feet in front of him. It was 10 feet. It was a 10 feet radius, so that he can see.
Okay.
It's like 20, 40, 60, like maybe 70
Go
feet
ahead
or something.
and take some chits, some white chits out of, or take some chits, color them however you want, and then kind of place them.
Hopefully I won't throw this away. Oh, here they are. Okay, cool.
Can I pry open some of these crates with my daggers?
Sure.
All right, let's find out what's inside these crates. Looking for mushrooms or anything else interesting, but mostly
There's
mushrooms.
nothing mushrooms and not much really else in the way of interest. Let's see here.
We need to
Doesn't really
raise
say
our
what's-
lift height a little bit.
Each square here is 5 feet, right?
Yeah, each square is 5 feet. Not much really in the way of stuff that's interesting either, but nothing mushroom related either. So you're deploying a light there.
I mean,
Assistant.
part of me is disappointed, but also part of me is relieved.
The evil is
I
not here.
I let them know that they can't keep the light there for long, so we should keep going.
Yeah, Gent's gonna walk over here.
Yeah, I'm following it, just still placing down the lights around here. I place them
And
like
what is your passive perception?
Passive perception is 13.
Okay. You don't really see anything of note except more crates and stuff. Let me just give you some more reveal here.
get past the debris on this side.
What's that?
Can I get past the debris over here, or is it blocking?
Yeah,
the way?
difficult terrain. I would call that difficult terrain.
I'm going to go from the other side. Going over here somewhere.
I'm gonna just climb on top of the crates.
I had a feeling that
Stop.
was going to happen.
Everyone stop. And roll initiative, please.
Yeah, buddy.
I think that's a 5.
Drop your...
Let's see. Yeah, it's a 5.
You can go above or below me, whichever one you want.
Oh gosh,
Not great is what I'm getting.
we rolled so well.
I feel like
And
you
I
guys
was-
are making this part needlessly difficult.
I was supposed to be last with that roll.
Ooh, I don't know. I rolled real badly.
All right. So this is fun.
You can just, yeah, the way we do it is, like, if you rolled the same as him, you can go one above or below.
Okay. Ah,
Well, that's the way I do it. I didn't hear anybody ask the DM how he would like to do it.
Oh,
Maybe he
right.
wants to actually follow the rules.
I mean,
The rules are not clear on this subject.
Actually, the rules are crystal clear. It's whoever, the initiative is tied, whoever has the higher dexterity score.
that's correct.
Wins.
You're right.
yeah.
I just
That was
don't
remember.
do it that way because it's annoying.
You have higher dexterity than me, though.
I would say if you tie, you decide amongst yourselves, and priority goes to the players over the monsters.
McDohl just always wants to be like me.
I mean, that's easy. It's
Yeah.
easy. You don't have to like, oh, what's your dexterity bonus? And
Easy peasy.
Anytime that happens, every single time, it's like, even though you would have been playing together for like 30 sessions, you're like, oh, what's your dexterity bonus? Same dexterity bonus it's been for the last 15 sessions.
All right, calm down.
He doesn't have to calm down. He's the DM.
That's a good point.
Get as mad
don't
as you
know.
want.
I'm looking at a hell of a lot of pawns right now, and I'm saying, please calm down.
Again, what's your AC?
16.
Okay. Cool. That's an interesting piece of trivia right there. Please take
Fun fact.
5 points of piercing damage from an arrow
Oh, cool. I'm almost
thunks
down.
into your tummy from right there. I knocked my boy over there. From a short avian creature with a long beak and black feathers.
Oh, god damn it.
Cloaks and cowls and that kind of thing.
I feel like as soon
Hetara.
as a Kenku shows up, that's when the campaign's officially jumped the shark.
Hetara, what's your AC?
Say, it's 13. Yeah.
Cool. You get hit with a short sword from another birdman right here. Right here next to you.
He's dead!
Not quite. You take 6 points of piercing damage.
So I have 2 hit points left. Great.
It's a good start.
I'm gonna give Gent partial cover to this. So +2 to your AC, Gent. Or rather, I'll just do it on my end. Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay.
Good.
And again. Ooh, that is 22 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Another couple arrows come flying at you. One from somewhere over here, one from over here, and you're going to take another 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay, Gent goes down but gets back up with 1 hit point.
Okay. All right. So Alton is surprised. Gent is surprised. Pantaloons is surprised. Hetara is surprised.
And we all die.
And that brings us back to these guys. So don't get advantage on you anymore. So okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Yeah. So there was another guy here, and there's as soon as once Gent gets hit, you can actually see that there's another Kenku man back here in the crates back in this area. So yeah. So I've got I'm shooting an arrow at one at Pantaloons. Hetara, you're getting shot at and also stabbed. And Gent, you're getting swung at. So I'll do Gent first. Actually, no, I'll do someone else first.
Wait.
I'll do someone else first. Hetara, I have a 10 to hit you.
Hit?
That hits?
Doesn't hit, I said, sorry.
Okay,
That does not
no
hit.
worries. Alright then. So another shot. I have a 24 to hit you.
Yeah, that happens to hit, yeah.
6 points piercing damage from another arrow from this boy.
I'm out, and all the lights go out. So good luck, Alton.
Pantaloons, I have an arrow for you. It's an 18 to hit.
That'll do it.
That seems
5 points
excessive.
piercing damage.
Okay, I'm bloodied.
And Gent. I have a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. I'm unconscious.
Yeah. Alright, so... That's fun.
Good job knocking down the level 1 characters.
He's gone mad with power.
I have. Wahahaha.
Yeah, this
Alton,
does
it's your
seem
turn.
kind of excessive.
All right, well, I'm just gonna walk over here and lay my healing hands on Gent.
Okay.
That's D8 plus 3.
Cure wounds.
Yeah. Pleased to be getting back 7 hit points.
Okay.
And then I'm just going
Alright,
to.
you are prone. You are alive but prone.
Well, that's 10, 15, 20. Now you're good. Good luck, Gent. Have fun.
Yeah, thanks.
Which brings us to Gent's turn.
All right, I'm gonna stand up,
Half your movement.
move there, and take a swing with my glaive.
Sure.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Which one is D10? There's D10.
The green ones.
12 damage.
Ooh, he is looking real haggard from that hit.
And yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Pantaloons.
Are all of these birdmans armed with short swords and bows?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they look like they're going to go in for Hetara, or they look like they're going to engage the ones that are still standing?
Looks like they're going to engage the ones that are standing.
All right. Let's go ahead and fling a knife at Jones over here. Oh, my D8's gone.
Oh darn!
How do I know how
Another-
many?
Another.
Hold on, I have to
Another
make
new
another.
map
Nobody may
here.
speak until I make another D8. All right, everything's fine.
All right, let's see it.
Oh, will you calm down?
That's your
Yeah.
third crit of the day.
Pantaloons is really wrecking stuff.
So
Yes.
This is why everybody loves Pantaloons.
I think
Might
that's
actually
actually
earn
love
against
Pantaloons.
respect.
All right, we're looking at 8 points of piercing damage.
he only had one.
Okay.
It's a waste of
Good.
Good use of the crit there.
Use
Yeah.
no crit.
Bonus action, I'm going to fling an offhand dagger at this jabroni up here.
Sure,
Okay, we're looking at...
that's a hit.
Yeah, sure is. For 4 points of
Pantaloon-
piercing damage.
What Pantaloons did not know was this guy was Jones and this guy was Jabroni.
Either way. And Pantaloons is going to break line of sight by clambering down off the crates.
Sure.
10. 30 gets him there, but he's kind of open there. So I guess we're just going to hide behind this crate over here. Not hide,
Okay.
but
Better
climb
take
down,
cover.
climb down to the floor, taking cover from this guy's arrows.
Yeah, you probably have you probably have full cover from there since you're small and whatnot. So yeah, Hetara, let's see a death saving throw, please.
Yes, let's.
Pass.
This is a pass.
Excellent. Which brings us back around to the Kenku.
Bye, guys.
You have 7 whole hit points.
I'm gonna get hit 3 times here.
Yeah, you're really the only target available right now, because
But fighters don't get their second wind until level 2, do they?
Nope.
I'm pretty sure it's level 1. I mean,
Oh,
it's
it's
on
on
my
that.
character sheet on Roll20 or on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, then you probably should have used it. That'd have been an excellent time to use it.
Gent. I have a 10 to hit you.
That's a miss.
2 more arrows coming at you from the back of the room. 15 to hit,
Miss.
and a 10 to hit.
Miss.
As this one takes a swing at you with his sword very clumsily, and the two Kenku further back in the room take shots that it can't just can't get a good beat on you because of the positioning of the crates and whatnot. That brings us to Alton. You're up.
Alton is going to step out, and he's going
But
to.
Hetara isn't up.
Hetara's fine. She's
Has to
Don't
death
see anything
save.
after like all the lights went out.
Oh, I can't see.
Yeah, if you're on dark vision, it's kind of.
It's all gone dark.
Yep.
Whatever. Disadvantage.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna use Thorn Whip.
Thorn whip.
That's a miss.
Not quite.
I'm just gonna magoo my way back over here. Thank you.
Again, what you got for me?
Alright, I'm gonna step up here and try to grab this guy.
Okay. All right. Give me a strength athletics check.
Oh,
What'd you get?
natural 1.
Oh,
That's a 7.
No. What? 7. Yeah. You do not get a hold on the Kenku, as he's just kind of a squirmy little bastard.
I'm gonna step back here and heal. Second wind. See, that's
There you go.
10.
Pantaloons is really saving our asses here.
3 points of healing.
Save us.
Pantaloons.
Save us,
What you got?
Pantaloons.
All right, climb back up on top of the boxes.
Sure.
Let's roll another crit. I'm going to throw a dagger at this one here.
All right. Not a crit, but it'll hit.
Okay, we're looking at only 4 points of piercing damage.
All right. He has not been injured.
Bonus action.
But now he has.
Fling an offhand dagger at him.
That's a hit as well.
Good grief.
Now I know
Another
why
1
McDohl
point of piercing damage.
rolls so badly. Brickroad has stolen it all.
And I'm going to clamber back down to my safe spot down here.
All right.
So little before he started, to be honest.
That's half my daggers, guys.
Alton's just kind of giving you like a halfling thumbs up. Like
No, you're
double
not.
thumbs.
You're facing the other way because you have no idea where I am.
Right.
Hetara.
I'm blind. Oh gosh,
So you
I'm
have that
not
saving
used to
throw.
having. I'm not used to not having
Well,
dark
it does
vision.
save, you said.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
So
fine.
pass. All right. Yeah, I'll do one on Gent. Yeah, this one is kind of trying to keep a bead on Pantaloons as he draws another arrow to shoot at him. I'm gonna give you a half cover for that. Actually, I'm gonna give you half cover, and then I'm gonna give you 3/4 cover as they try to snipe you through this gap in the. Both of them trying to snipe you through the gap in those boxes right there. So +5 to your ace. And I'll just. Why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? Just. I have my own dice now. That's what. All right. So I have a 3.
It's not going to do it, champ.
I have a 7.
Also not going to do it.
Gent.
Uh-huh.
I have a 12 to hit you.
That's a miss.
And these guys are just their heart's in it. They want to bleed you guys out, but they're just so incapable of doing so.
Well,
All right. Alton, what do you got for me?
I mean, Alton is just going to step out, and he'll use the whip again, the thorn whip,
Sure.
with its 30-foot range.
Please don't miss.
Hey, throw that crit away though.
Yeah,
So
you
that
throw that
is
20 away.
a 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Alright, so that is a d6. Is it d6 plus anything? 6 plus. No, it's just 1d6. Beep.
Cantrip, yeah.
3 points of piercing damage.
Sure.
And I get to pull it 10 feet towards me.
Okay.
So it's right here.
Sounds good.
Unless you won't let me pull it through against space.
No, that's fine.
Just duck out of the way. Thorns everywhere.
Kenku can fly.
You knew I was
Alton
standing
is-
here, right?
Alton is very surprised that this Kenku is now in front of him, and he's going to step away back
I'm
over
going to
here.
take an attack of opportunity, if and you don't mind.
I don't mind at all. I kind of expected it, and I would be slightly disappointed if you didn't.
I have a 24 to hit you.
Well, that hits me.
3 points, piercing damage.
Oh, I have 1 hit point now.
So
Good
yeah,
job.
that was fun. Is that the end of Alton's turn?
It is. He's
Gent, what do you got for me?
screaming.
I got another glaive. Well, I mean, it's the same glaive, but... That's a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits. I'm guessing you're on this one you're still in melee with?
Yeah. 11?
And you cut
11.
him down.
Excellent. I'm going to go... I'll step up here.
Okay, I'll give you a little bit more. There's not really much to see, but if it factors into your decisions at all, there's just a little bit back here.
Okay.
And more
That'll
boxes
be my
over
turn.
there. That brings us to Pantaloons. What you got for me?
All right, I'm gonna climb back up on the box. Let's fling a dagger at my best good friend down there.
Sure.
It's got a 10 to hit.
Not gonna do it.
All right, throw an offhand dagger as well.
Why
Okay.
Are you throwing daggers?
Shooting it at Gent?
15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Offhand dagger is going to do 4 points of piercing damage, and he's a medium-sized creature, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to use my Fury of the Small to deal 1 point of extra damage to him. And then I'm going to climb back down here.
Just spite. No, I understand completely.
It's because goblins know how to fight the big folk.
He is bloodied. That brings us to Hetara. Death saving throw, please.
Hey! Give me the sweet release of death. That's a fail.
Oh, that's a failure. All right. Surprising. All right.
He's
Brings
still
us
fine, as long as he doesn't.
back to the Kenku, who are going to fuck off, surprisingly. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and they're gonna dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So is this guy
Forgot to
10,
put the door back together.
15, 25, 30, dash 5, and 15, 20, 25, and 30. And that's
now I'm
gonna
disappointed.
bring us to Alton.
Well, actually, hold on. I'm here. 1, 2, 3, 5. Alton's going to thorn whip this guy.
What's the
Yoink.
range on Thorn Whip? Is it
30
30
feet. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, it is.
Really?
15 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That is 3 piercing damage.
And you don't even have to drag him because you pull back a corpse.
Just fishing it
Got
on.
your soul.
You
Like, oh.
pull back a corpse. Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna. I'm good. Me and my 1 hit point. We're gonna be over here. Take it away,
Hey,
assistant.
Gent. What you got, Gent?
I'll come over here and try to stabilize.
Okay.
Hey.
Medicine check.
Whatever it is, it's passed. 14.
Yeah, I believe that's right. Yeah. DC 10. Yeah, that's right. Yep. So you stabilize, and Hetara will recover consciousness and a little bit in a bit of time.
That's my turn.
Get ready.
Pantaloons. There's a fleeing Kenku in front of you. What do?
How injured is he?
Actually, not injured in the least. That's the one that was hiding in the crates back here.
He's making for the door, huh?
Yep, he is bolting.
All right, I'm going to draw 2 daggers and get into his path.
All right.
And yeah, let's go ahead and make an attack. It's going to be a 21 to hit
That hits.
for 6 points of piercing damage.
Sure.
And we're going to do offhand attack. It's going to be an 18 to hit
Yep.
for an additional 2 points of piercing damage.
Sure thing, and he is bloodied.
And I'm gonna sneer at him as though daring him to leave my goddamn threat range. Also, I have 5 hit points, so...
So I did I regain 1 hit point or like?
Hetara, you will regain a hit point in 2 hours.
Okay, so but I am conscious. You said.
You are not
You're
conscious.
stable.
Oh, I misheard you. I thought you
stabilized.
said I regained consciousness.
No,
just
you are
misheard.
stabilized.
I thought they were stable as well. All right, then it's not doing anything.
So Hetara, yep. So that brings us back to the
I'll just
Kenku,
blast
who's
this guy
going
regain
to
for 10 hit points.
disengage,
Oh, what a jerk.
and he can only get that far. He can just get just outside the door in that turn. Which brings us to Alton.
So, is there any light coming in through the busted door?
Oh, there is.
I can.
No, this is the candle alley.
Well, I mean, you do have this yard, which is allowing a little bit more light to come in from overhead.
I'm gonna thorn whip this guy.
I would believe so.
Do I have to roll that at disadvantage? That's why I was asking. Can I see him? Like,
No, you can
outline?
see him.
Okay.
You can totally see him there.
So that's a 17 to hit.
Go, Alton! Kentucky Fry this chicken!
That's
Question: are you trying to be lethal?
1 second, please.
Okay. You were worried about me being broken by Brickroad's nonsense. You didn't expect yourself to be broken by Brickroad's nonsense.
I thought I was ready for pantaloons. I was not ready for pantaloons.
Nobody expects the pantaloons.
I guess. What is your ruling on it being a ranged attack? Because if it's not a ranged attack, then I'll try to be non-lethal. Because I think
given the spell, the nature of the spell, and that you're trying to pull somebody back toward you, I would guess that you could non-lethally injure somebody with that.
okay, I will yank his little Kenku self back 10 feet.
And he is very much unconscious as you pull him back.
It's like fishing.
Okay, here's what I want
We
to
can
do.
knock him off initiative, guys.
First thing Gent does is dash over to the door and block it.
Yeah, let's drag some crates or something over and block the door, because we got to hold up here for a couple hours until Hetara comes around.
Great.
And then
Everyone else can short rest.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, we're just gonna hole up here. Can I short rest on top of these crates so I can see if somebody comes down these stairs?
If you guys are planning to take a short rest,
Well, we got to be here for 2 hours, so we might as well attempt get some hit points
Yeah.
out.
Either that or we can cure wounds.
I don't have any spells.
Yeah, I came into this encounter
okay.
with no spells because I fought a troll earlier and it was awesome.
Yeah,
Right, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Remember, I used Ice Knife, and then I used Cure Wounds on you. That's 2. That's all I got.
So yeah, I'll chill out on top of these crates, keeping an eye on these stairs.
Yeah, we need a short rest because I have all of my 1 hit point.
probably about 15 or 20 minutes after you pull the Kenku to the ground, unconscious, Gent, since you're the closest to the door, you see the door being kind of bashed open again after you broke it.
Here we go again.
And-
I'll step to the side as that's happening and ready my weapon.
And in walks someone very clearly the city watch, and there's about a dozen or so guys behind him.
I put my weapon away.
Pantaloons jumps down and points out, "We have apprehended the birdmen!"
So the let me just grab another. So it's this fella right here. I'm just gonna change the color on him real quick. Boop. So he walks in and looks at the unconscious Birdman at the floor, and looks over to you, and looks at Gent and says, and he looks to the lot of you, and says, "Throw your arms down," and
I cannot do that. They are
ask you some
attached.
questions. We just
I
want
knew
to
you were
ask
going to say that.
We got reports of suspicious activity in here. Someone's shouting about mushrooms and banging on the door loudly.
Pantaloons will defer to Alton on all mushroom-related subjects.
Alton will like perk up immediately and go, "Have you not heard about the mushrooms and how they are secretly? There's a conspiracy." He whispers, "There's a conspiracy, officers, and I'm glad you're here. I can tell you about it, all about it. Like, so, and like he reaches behind him and pulls out his little soapbox and puts it up and stands on it.
Don't forget the big purple one.
Right, and he pulls out the purple mushroom. He nods, and then like, are you gonna stop this at any point? Because I have a whole thing prepared. I will go into it. Like, if you do not stop me right now, this is your one
The
chance.
captain of the watch holds up his hand and says, "Very well. I had this warehouse under surveillance because I suspected it of Zentarum activity, and
I don't know what would give you that idea.
Did you notice they painted the Zentarum symbol on the door? It's a big flying snake.
I had pulled my men off of surveillance, and clearly I shouldn't have done that.
Alton deflates.
But but honestly, I'm after bigger fish than what's here.
No fish, just birdmen.
I see that. Are any of them alive?
Gent nudges the one near him with his foot.
Yes.
I think he's still breathing.
Sadly.
He gestures to the guards who behind him, who gather him up, clap him in irons, and drag him out of the room.
Gent is a little disappointed.
Alton is visibly deflated, and he's like, "So you don't want to hear about the conspiracy?"
There are many conspiracies in Waterdeep.
Yes, but the only one that matters.
A copper a dozen, to be perfectly honest.
But this one threatens all of life. I seek stalwart allies.
Listen, friend, thank you for doing what you've done, but not all city watch officers are as nice as I am, so I would say keep your noses clean, keep blood off the streets.
Alton points at him and says, "I understand. Next time, I will go into full detail. Maybe when you're off duty."
Wait, is he saying that there are, like, the mushrooms have infiltrated the watch, or that the watch have infiltrated the mushrooms?
Okay. Ooh, that's a good question. And Alton has taken it both ways, and we'll ponder on that.
I think you've just opened up a dangerous new chapter of this conspiracy. Gent is going to come over here and keep watch over his unconscious ally.
So are the guardsmen gonna, like, sweep the warehouse and look for this missing person we're looking for?
Yeah, no, they're gonna filter in here and start looking around.
Okay.
Are they going to let us look around?
There's some hemming and hawing about that.
Well, none of these daggers are evidence. These are all pantaloons.
Well, it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear what went down here, and like you, none of you are suspected Zentarum or Xanathar agents, near as he can tell. Like you don't have your faces on any wanted posters, but this captain will be keeping an ear to the ground in case any other nonsense comes your way.
Alton doesn't have any. It doesn't have his face on any wanted posters in Waterdeep. Constable, may I please have a torch so that I might assist in this search of the premises?
Do it, you
It
must.
honestly might be a water pose for me because I have a criminal background, but
Awesome. Now Alton is not blind. He has a torch now.
Oh, we got a big hallway out here. I see.
Oh no, it's
We just have to break through the wall to find it.
so. There's a you can see a second level from the ground floor up here that basically overlooks the first floor. There appears to be some like offices or something up at the north end of the building here.
So we go this way? No. I'm just kidding. We go up the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'm gonna stick around until he wakes up.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere until Hetara wakes up down here. That's,
And in the meantime, I'm taking a short
well,
rest.
yeah, let the guards do their job while we take a short rest.
what if they leave? What, like...
If they leave, we'll be here,
Yeah.
not abandoning unconscious ally.
Oh.
One of the
Only a
guards-
mushroom would abandon a friend in need.
One of the guards opens the door to this, and then he shouts up, "There's someone here!"
I think
Stepping forward.
we have
to be unconscious this whole encounter, I love it.
Alton shoves the torch
unconscious
in
of
Gent's
necessity.
hand and says, "Please, go. We will watch over our fallen friend."
My weapon takes 2 hands.
So inside that closet that's beneath the stairs, there's a very fishy smell, very like old fish and vinegar kind of a smell, and there's a man here, very finely dressed man, but clearly has the filth and the grime of spending a day or two tied up somewhere and then having crawled into this place to hide.
Is it the man we're looking for?
His clothing matches the guy who was with Floon at the dive.
I do not remember his name, and therefore Alton does not remember his name. He's like, "You, sir, are you the
It was
gentleman-"
never given.
Oh, really?
Oh wait, no, yeah, it was. Raynar was his name.
Again, Alton does not remember because I did not remember. You, sir, are you the gentleman that was with the squirrely man in the floppy hat?
You mean Floon?
And Alton looks back blankly, and then he looks at Gent and Pantaloons as if,
Pantaloon
like,
gives the thumbs up. Yeah, Flume, that's the guy.
all right, yes, Floon. My assistant has told me so. That is correct. Yes.
He's tired, but he still tries to maintain an air of nobility about him because he's the son of a former former ruler here, and so he's kind of trying to keep up that kind of air to him. And he tells you, and he says that Zentarum thinks my father embezzled a large amount of gold while he was the open lord, and that he hid those dragons somewhere in the city. I think they can find it by using some kind of artifact called the Stone of Golor, which was in the hands of the Xanathar Guild until recently. Apparently someone stole it. Zents thought I knew something about all this, but I don't. My father and I haven't spoken in years.
And Alton looks at him very confused, and he looks very concerned, and he says very slowly, "That's very nice, but are you the gentleman who was with the squirrely man with the floppy hat?" And he looks over again. He says,
And
"I
he
think they
said,
addled the
yes.
poor-"
He says, you mean Floon?
He goes, "I think they addled the poor boy's brain." He's not
Gent
answering.
shakes his head. Do you have any idea where Floon might be?
He looks at Gent and then looks a little relieved and says, he and I got a little drunk the other night, and I offered to, help him get home. And we were attacked. We were beset by five thugs as we left the bar and then headed north. We're headed north toward Zastro Street. And I think that Zentarum took me because they thought I was Floon for some reason.
Goes, young man, this is a very serious question, and you must answer truthfully. What do you know about the fungus?
I know that certain kinds of mushrooms go really good with certain meats.
This young man is on our side. Continue your line of questioning, Sir Gent.
What was the name of that street?
Zastro Street.
Oh, stop it.
So that's where he and Floon were headed, but he doesn't know what happened to Floon after the attack. Do I have that right?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
And also, it sounds like they thought he was Floon.
Yeah. Yeah, 5 men. They were separated sometime during the attack.
Okay. So they were heading to Zastro, got attacked, got separated.
Mm-hmm.
Why were they heading to Zastro Street? That's where Raynar lived?
Or Floon lives.
Where Floon lives.
Or thereabouts.
So I think we should go investigate Floon's... What does he have? A house? A tenement? Cardboard box?
Yeah, basically a tenement, yeah.
Alright.
Well, I mean, we
So
should finish
I say-
searching the warehouse first. See if there's like another
Yeah.
closet with a Floon stuck in it.
Yeah, I say we rest until Tara wakes up,
Mhm.
and then the rest of us will search once that happens, so that Tara can take a short rest too.
Well, the city watch appears to have basically taken a once over of the building and found nobody else in evidence like that.
Yeah, but they're
This building
clearly
is-
incompetent, so...
If they're not going to stop me from poking my nose where it doesn't belong, then my nose is going to be poked where it doesn't belong.
You cannot stop Gent's nose.
For it is a large and distinguished nose.
So,
So you guys gonna take a short rest?
yeah, I'm gonna...
All of you except for Hetara can take the benefits of a short rest. Hetara, you have 1 hit point now.
Hey.
Cool. I'm at max HP.
At some point once the guards have completed their search, Raynar remains behind, but the guards take off.
Alright,
I ask what happened. What happened?
I'll give a brief summation of events.
Okay, where is the boy?
Raynar?
Is he
No,
still
he's
in the
right here.
closet?
No, he's moved out of the closet and he's into the room himself. He still smells of fish.
Okay.
Wait,
I
Chestershire sauce in here?
I walk over to Raynar. Wait, I'm going to flip this.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, it's back. I
Also,
walk yeah.
before the captain departs, he does hand a lot of you a folded piece of paper, which I have posted into the Discord. Or wait, no, I haven't.
I was gonna say, that's...
I was in the
a
wrong
surprising
damn channel.
message.
I mean, that was from the break.
Hold on. I must share this.
That was from the break. There you go. He does hand you this bill that describes various crimes and whatnot, because apparently you guys are up to no good, but he hasn't seen any evidence that you are guilty of anything in this particular instance. So he's not going to run the lot of you in for this, but he does warn you to be careful in the future.
Pantaloons
Gent
tells
is
him, he
going
says, "You need not worry. Pantaloons cannot read," and hands it back.
Gent is going to keep his hands on these things because he worries that some of the people in this group might consider it a checklist.
I have an actually relevant question.
Hmm.
Where does this character sheet track hit dice?
Hit the long, there's a short rest button at the top,
I know I pushed that.
and it'll have the underneath where it says your class. It'll say hit die 1d whatever.
Oh, okay.
And there'll be boxes, and each red box is a used hit die.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but after I wake up, I go over to Brainer and ask him, need to speak in private. Come with me, and then I start walking over away from the rest of the group.
Pantaloons
That's
follows.
Through the wall.
Like what? Where was he? I didn't get it.
He was hiding back in here.
Yeah, I don't mind that Pantaloon is following me. He didn't know anything. So yeah,
Pantaloons is my loyal assistant.
Yeah, he's abandoning you to go follow Hetara because she's hanging out with the NPC.
Are you going upstairs, or are you going back into the smelly fishy room?
going upstairs.
I'm
Okay,
going
then-
upstairs.
Then you want to be over on that side.
Ah, okay, this is the second floor. Okay, I didn't really get what this was.
Oh, yeah.
Move over.
Just the path of revealing.
Oh, so wait, did everyone follow us around here?
Yeah, everyone's going upstairs.
Like,
Okay, then
you're
I'm going
not-
downstairs.
There's no way you could. And we follow you.
Pantaloons has to follow to make sure that Hetara gets the privacy she wants.
Wait, how is Alton able to follow me? It's dark. I can see
I have
120
a torch.
feet.
I have a torch now.
Oh, you're torch
Please.
chick.
Yes, the police gave me a torch.
Okay. I ask you to please excuse us. We need to talk about something private. It's very important.
Right. Continue.
And and Raynar is looking a little confused at Hetara, and he says, you took some serious injuries dealing with those, and I thank you for
Yes, we'll
helping me
worry
out."
about that later. But right now I need to speak with you.
What?
And then
What?
it concerns Volos, and I whisper it to him.
And he'll nod. Come over here. So what's up? What about Volo?
See, I'm a bit worried about Volos.
What's
I
wrong?
say
What's
that-
wrong with Volo?
I said that he promised me something, and I'm not sure that he can actually follow through on it. I said he said that I could get some contacts with some of the lords in the city, but he's just some celebrity. I don't really know if he can follow through on it. Can you support me in this?
I will say
I ask very
that-
earnestly.
I will say that Volo, whatever he promised you, he will do his utmost to give it to you. Like he's not one to leave a debt in arrears.
See, I'm not I don't really trust people that easily. I'm gonna need something more, and he refused when I asked him to make sure that he would keep his promise. He refused when I got him, when I tried to get him to how should I put it? When I asked him to
Volothomp is a very
sign a contract about it, he didn't agree. That makes me worried.
Volothomp is what many things, but he's not one to leave a debt unpaid. He will do everything. He will move the Forgotten Realms with his bare hands to repay that debt.
I sort of nod and say, I see. You're not going to support me. And then I sort of look down and I look a bit down.
Her lip
Like a
starts to
lost hope.
quiver a little bit.
I
Yeah,
mean,
basically.
if a lot of you are looking for Floon, then I'd be happy to help you.
Oh, great.
Do
Let's
whatever
hear
I
it,
can to
okay.
help you with that.
And then come with us, please. And I'm gestured towards the other members of the group to come. We need to get to the yawning portal.
I thought we were going to Floon's tenement.
No, we're going to the yawning portal so we can take a rest and get our hit points and
I'm
stuff
going
back.
to yawning portal.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm
right.
at max HP. We're fine.
Yeah, we're fine. Sure.
I've got. Uh-oh.
You've got disconnected.
I see that. Tabletop
Yep.
crashed.
I assume that a cursory walk through the area does not reveal anything of particular interest.
What area?
I'm up here right now.
There's rats skittering about up there.
Delicious.
Hey, welcome back.
So,
Good to be here.
what are you looking at? What are you looking around at?
I'm just going over a cursory glance of pretty much the whole warehouse, wandering up and down.
Okay. Do you go inside you go through this door up here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. If there's a door, I'm opening it.
When you push open the door, you hear a loud ringing sound from a bell mounted above the door that anybody in the warehouse hears when he does this.
I will rush up to where that
Right.
ringing noise is taking place.
I'm gonna look for the source of it if it's mechanical and try to stop it.
Alton, give me a perception check.
Sure.
Also,
How's a 23
Pantaloons.
do?
Pantaloons, you can make this as well.
Hope there's like a prank toilet, so like the next time someone is going to go poop, it's like ring for everyone to know. Like
That's a
it's
17.
like Henry's. We get poopy.
Both of you, when Gent opens the door upstairs, you hear the bell coming from up here. You also hear a bell coming from somewhere in this area.
Alton will go investigate this bell.
Make an investigation check.
That is 14. 'Cause I have a -1.
Okay, you don't find anything.
Well, it's probably not related to mushrooms anyway.
Pantaloons went upstairs where he heard the bell, or Casino's Gent went up there.
Yep, and you do go up there, and you do see that this is an office of some sort.
I bet the guards didn't even bother to go in here.
Well, either they set up the bell or they did not.
No, you did hear that. You did hear the bell when they came up and looked through it, and it doesn't appear to be anything of note in here, like anything major. Just some desks and whatnot.
Is that another door on the west wall?
There is. in
Gent,
fact.
I have an idea of what to do with that door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I glance meaningfully at my pouch that contains the handbill we just received. What is your idea?
I think you should open it up.
I open the door.
What's going on?
You open the door, and it opens, and it appears to be some more office area type places with a bunch of scattered papers and everything. A bunch of scattered papers and everything. It looks like whoever was here left here kind of in a hurry.
Okay. Looking around at the papers, does there appear to be anything that stands out?
Not really, but you do find something else among those papers.
Okay.
Please give me a moment while I flip to another page in this wonderful book of mine. Because why would this be in a convenient place? You find a blank piece of paper.
put it back down.
It's very conspicuous in its blankness.
Yes,
That's
I
in this.
explained
What is this? Z5 here?
Yeah. These are all office type areas.
Yeah, again, just not concerned with a conspicuously blank paper. I want to examine this paper. Gent has no interest in doing so.
I ask Braynar how he is feeling, or if he is all right.
I'm well enough for now.
We should probably see what else is going on here. Maybe we can find what was stolen from you, I say, and then I head upstairs as well.
Alton will pick up the mysteriously blank paper and hold it. Put the torch behind it, you know?
Don't burn the paper.
I'm not gonna burn the
We're
paper.
saving
I'm
the
like-
big fire for later.
I'm
Hetara,
backlighting the paper.
Hetara, as you head up the stairs and you hear them moving around upstairs again, you hear that bell once again back here as well as up on the door here.
Was there a door over on the lower level down there?
Okay,
Not as far as
in
you
that
can see.
case, I go back down and check out where the sound came from exactly down there, or like to see if
Make
I
an
can see the
investigation
bell.
check.
Yeah, I will. Okay. I think that's actually a... Wait, let me check, just in case. Investigation, yeah, that's a 9.
You don't find anything of interest in this area.
Okay, well, in that case, I head back upstairs, but I do it pretty carefully now. Because I
If
want
these
hit
are more
points.
doors, I'm opening them.
Yeah, once we
Ding, ding, ding,
make
ding.
sure that
Ding 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 ding.
Excuse me.
If I follow the sound, basically, and...
Alright, I'm opening this one too.
Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding.
I wonder what that dinging is downstairs.
Yeah. Gent has lost
I-
all interests in the room upstairs.
When I enter the paper room, I want to investigate the papers that I see and see what kind of papers they are.
Again, you see like all kinds of like ledgers and whatnot and all kind and you suspect that given what this place is that it's a front for something, but you really can't like determine what it was. It's just there's one piece of paper in here that Gent was looking at earlier that is very conspicuous in its blankness.
I mean,
I investigate that paper. I look at it.
Make an Arcana
Let's see.
check.
Okay, I will do that. Pretty good at Arcana. I think that should be a 21.
You've heard of paper like this that is a it's just like something about the filigree along the edges of it that has some kind of magical runes that you like. I wouldn't have given Gent this check, but you're more magically inclined. So the filigree kind of clues you in that this might be some kind of magical paper.
In that case, I take it with me. But is there any blackmail material or something, or the ledgers or anything like that, or is it just some normal bills and business
Nope,
papers? Okay,
not really.
I'll just take this paper and I check the
So
rules.
who's looking over at this area?
I'm looking around. I don't think I even know that there's been a bell ringing here.
Pantaloons is absolutely checking out the area with the bell.
Ding 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 ding. When Hetala moves through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does like the wall look like here?
It is a pretty nondescript wooden wall.
Okay, I drag Gent in front of it where the dinging was
Yeah,
going
I've
off.
already got my axe out.
No, wait! I take a piece of charcoal and draw a big X on the wall.
Make your make your investigation check. Make it at advantage.
Alright. Investigation.
the axe gives clarity.
That is 12.
Okay. Like you're like as you're dragging your axe across, like you feel a gap cause it to skip a little bit across the door. Like you wouldn't even notice it if you weren't like being very meticulous about moving your axe. But you do find a gap, just a very small minuscule gap to it.
All right. I tell Pantaloons to draw the X on the gap.
I draw the X on the gap.
I try to press my axe in there and open up the door.
No, you do it wrong. You swing back like this, and then wham! Wham! Wham!
Ding, 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 ding. Upstairs.
Okay, when I heard this, I start rushing back. See what's going on.
And yes, you do find the secret room back here.
All right. For Pantaloons' pleasure, I also attack the door.
I say, what's going on?
Ding, 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 ding.
What are you doing?
And I step inside.
Oh.
And yeah, there is a very small room that is you see the bells in here and wires attached to the bells that go up into the offices upstairs.
Okay.
Pantaloons takes the bells.
Sure.
It will make good instruments, huh?
Immediately begins
and,
affixing them to the pants.
There's 2 crates in here that look like they are in much better repair than the ones outside in the actual
I'm going
warehouse.
to use it to open one of the crates.
Yeah, I'm going to drag one of those crates out here.
How many bells do I
Okay.
get?
You get 5 bells.
Oh, sweet.
Like Alton's like you should affix them to your bagpipes so that you might
Already done.
play.
I managed to
two
open the
wooden
crate.
crates. Yeah, there's 2 wooden crates here. The first one, when you crack it open, there contains 4 wood frame paintings that are each wrapped in leather.
Paintings of what?
Other cities in the world. You recognize. Make a couple of history checks. Make 4 of them.
Pantaloons has literally never been outside of Waterdeep.
Then you can't make this check.
I'm going to make a history check.
Yeah.
4 of them. Say.
Alton
Okay,
has
yeah.
spent his entire life living in a swamp, more or less.
Then you
So,
can't make
like,
this check.
that's a. As you can see what it is. Yeah, that's a 12 for the first one.
You recognize one as the city of Luskan.
One is an 11.
There's another one of Neverwinter.
Third one is a 14.
That one looks to be Silvery Moon. Everybody can make this check. This last history check, if you so desire.
Last one was a 6. Okay.
Ooh, nat 20.
Yeah, I got a 5.
It's a painting of the skyline of Baldur's Gate.
Why would I be able to make that check? I don't know what a Baldur's Gate is.
It's just one of those things, and it's like New York City. Everybody knows what New York City's skyline looks like.
There
I
are
know.
many paintings of it within Waterdeep.
Yeah,
You said the first one was Lisken? Is that what
Yeah.
first?
yeah.
What-
There's
what-
4 paintings of Luskan, Neverwinter, Silvery Moon, and Baldur's Gate. These are actually look like between the paintings themselves and the frames that they're stored in, they look to be pretty valuable.
Ouch.
And do you open the second crate?
Yes.
The second crate has a bunch of silver trade bars. 15 of them, 10 pounds each.
How many?
Tarnished. It's a big stack of trade bars. There's 15 of them, and they are corroded.
8 bars?
But
That's
it's
exactly.
it's a big old basically like a Minecraft ingot of a
Oh,
metal.
okay.
Yeah, like a big old bar of that stuff.
Yeah, silver crafted for trading rather than for spending or smithing.
Yeah, these are like these things are like 10 pounds each.
I'm interested in the paintings, but the other group, the rest of the group, can share the English with between themselves.
Yeah,
I'm going to take
Gent
one
is
of. There's
ignoring
4
the
paintings, right? I'm absolutely taking
they're
one
like-
painting for myself
What?
because I am 1/4 of the group. This is the treasure, and this is how we split it. Look.
The English are like probably worth a lot more.
Yeah, and
than
you'll.
paintings.
I'm going to take one. I'm going to take 25% of those too.
25%
Third
of
of
15 is
the
what?
silver.
Pantaloons proves to be extremely good at math.
he does have a high intelligence.
I asked him which painting he wants.
It's no. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna take the stuff. Listen, this is gonna get complicated. Pantaloons whips out his like little reading glasses and puts them on. Sits back, crosses his legs. We're gonna have to take the paintings to an art appraiser in town and find out their value. And once they're appraised, then each of us will get 1/4 of the full value of the entire lot of paintings.
I offer up the Baldur's Gate one and ask you want that one. It's really cool. It has like fires and stuff in it. So would you like that one?
Okay, I can see we're gonna have to start like a step back. So, in economic theory, there's a concept of money where we have coinage that is exchanged for goods and. I don't actually want the painting, but the value of
silver bars into his bag.
how many silver bars?
15.
15 of them.
10 pounds a piece.
Yep.
Or do they have I forget how the trade bars actually work. It's like they're worth X number of gold per like their actual weight, right?
The trade bars themselves would be worth about 50 gold once you clean the corrosion off.
So we each get 37.5 pounds of trade bars.
Which
Continues packing bars into
He
his
just pulls
bag.
out an abacus.
Let's get 5 bars and I get 4 paintings. See? Maybe you can split one of the paintings between you 3, and I can take the other 3.
Well, I don't know what the paintings are worth. What if the paintings are much, much more valuable than these trade bars?
The bars are way cooler.
I'm gonna have to see some accreditation that Hetara is like a guildsman or a merchantman or like has some kind of trading or economic background.
Telling that I know a lot about art appraisal, and I'm very knowledgeable. And those paintings, they're each worth probably about 4 gold pieces, which is like a lot for a painting because they're well done, but probably nothing more than that. I mean, silver bars are definitely more valuable.
Yeah, I'm definitely not buying it. I'm taking one of these paintings.
Wait, seriously? That's
And
pretty good.
and 1/4 of the silver bars.
I'm not going to make you guys roll checks against each other.
You cannot listen. You cannot screw Pantaloons out of his payday. He's your best friend.